You didn't get to finish it, did you?
Nope.
Ugh.
Put me down. Oh, I get it! It's fucking mine!
You are right there. What's up, everybody? I'm here. I'm live. How are you doing? How y'all doing? It's Musky, Peaches, Pesky. I see y'all in there. Welcome to the next episode of Waterdeep Campaign of D&D. We are currently in the sewers, fighting some dead people. Or at least that's what we just finished doing. Oh, here's the recap, actually.
Down into some sewers.
In the sewers.
Yeah.
In the
I
sewers.
don't have very many notes, except for we found a room with some stone arches, not super clean. We beat up some skellies and we win, take all the jaws, and we left off going to a secret door.
Secret door.
We're taking the jaws.
Didn't you have like a funny last note that you took from last time? I thought it was something like vague but funny that we would all remember.
Ooh. If I was supposed to, it's not there now.
Damn.
I didn't write it down.
I'll go find last episode
Yeah.
and I'll figure out what it was.
Supercharged
Yeah.
memory, Ian.
I got nothing. I was asleep.
That's right.
Did anybody rewatch the stream?
You know what's...
I...
No, I did not this time. Before the last session I did, but I did not do it this time.
Nice.
It had been a really long time before last session, so I did prep that one, but I did not think of it today.
Well, no worries.
Okay.
The majority of the thing was combat with lots of skeletons. Mort sort of participated, but made it look like he was participating fully. Hollomere ran around a whole bunch and shot a bunch of arrows.
Yep.
Let's see, I think Damaris got pretty hurt. And maybe so did Roselle.
Let's look at my sheet here.
A little bit, yeah.
Let's see.
I think Day
yeah, I'm
either
hurt.
went down or almost went down.
I was close, and then I got healed, I think, was what it was.
Yeah, so you went into the sewers. You went the messy way, and then Damaris spotted a secret door on the left and on the right. You chose left, which led to many, many Skelly Bros, who you fought and fought back, and you eventually cleaned the house, or the basement. And my last note indicates you were planning on maybe going into the other secret door, or if not, back to the main door that Hollomere and Roselle found. Or I guess main door is probably obvious door.
The other secret door would probably be the way to go.
Yeah.
Do we think this is like some of those other houses where it just like leads up into a house? Like, so we might be walking into.
You did
some
find over in this by this pillar. You did find stairs that kind of lifted up to a platform, and then above that one there was a hatch, but it was blocked. So it probably does.
Well, let's go see what's inside door number 3, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe you'll find some oatmeal cream pies.
I will fucking remember not to say shit from now on. Christ.
Well, that's no fun.
It's just more for you to learn about culture.
Culture, yep.
Right.
Your silence will only give me more space to fill with bullshit.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's no
Perfect.
lack of bullshit in this group.
Not for a lack of trying.
All right, go ahead and head south towards the other secret door and put yourselves in whatever order you want to.
Oh, yep. Where's my dude? There you are.
I could just probably go first now since you're not cat mode anymore.
Oh, I should probably heal. Do I have anything?
I mean, we have short rest.
Am I the only one
Yep.
that's...
I thought we were thinking we shouldn't short rest, or I was thinking we shouldn't short rest.
It's like the
Because if
running
we made
man,
all
y'all.
that
You
fucking
see the running
noise
man,
and
you know the
alerted
running man?
somebody and we then sit here and wait, we might lose another opportunity.
True.
Yeah, we can keep moving. If we need to.
Okay, but just let us know if you start frothing from the mouth or anything.
I got like a third of my health left, so I won't go down with one hit, but it won't take more than that.
Depends on the hit, really.
Yeah, that's a good point, too. What's up, Brad? Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for hanging out. How you doing, man?
Well, I can say it.
Not feeling right, but I'm here. Oh, I'm sorry, Rad. You sick? Are you feeling sick?
So, Hollomere was going to go
I'm sorry to
first,
hear
now
that.
they
But thanks for
pointed
hanging out with me, just with us,
the
despite that.
doors.
Yeah.
New monitor. Ooh, shit. A 24-inch Acer.
More
Nice. I think I have
Manny,
one of them.
Roselle, Serena. Where
I think
y'all
one
gonna
of these
stand?
is an Acer, if I remember
I'll probably
right.
go with Hollomere.
Oh, maybe I don't have an Acer. No, I don't. Never mind. That's a Dell.
You can say
But yeah,
in
that's
the
cool.
narrative that there's a little bit of a step and you can probably get around the filth a little bit, but
Not by much. It's okay.
I
Still
assume Mark is in the
smells.
rear.
still
Mort
smells.
is just still casting.
Rad, that's how I feel
prestidigitation on
every
himself,
single day.
Trying to get
So I feel like I understand more than anyone else about that. I never feel chatty.
Clothes.
I always like to sit in my corner in the dark with my hood up and
Clean.
play
I'm
Baldur's Gate
clean.
these days and read.
I
So
just
true.
want to be pure.
But I appreciate you crawling
Good
out
luck
of
with
the
that.
tunnel to come hang out with us.
Let's see. Did I make you make some sort of a pick check to get through the door? I don't think so. I think once you find them, you just get them. Da 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 da.
Oh shit,
Also,
it's
that's
underwater
huge.
level.
That voicemail is forever gone, by the way.
Oh no.
Oh.
So, Sean, I'm just gonna need you one day from driving home from work. Just leave that voicemail again.
I'll do it when you
If you
least
could.
expect it.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll never see it coming tomorrow.
Or in
I was
10
thinking
minutes.
about it right now.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, like, just fucking suddenly. I got a voicemail.
Oh, weird. Okay, well, Halimir, you are shown the secret door by Damaris, and
Yes.
I don't know, you pulled the little secret lever, or you pushed the brick in just the right way.
Appreciate you, Rad.
Um,
Appreciate you hanging out and supporting.
Pop open the door. Lighting. Reveal. Are you ready for this? Da da da. Da 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 da.
A whole slew of oatmeal cream pies.
God damn it.
Crazy.
Yeah,
It's oatmeal cream pie
Damn it,
for
Brett.
everyone.
God, I would have loved in like the 5 minutes since that's happened that this room actually had little packets of wheat cream.
I just have to have that icon
Yeah,
preloaded.
yeah. Just
For
like
next
the
time.
The problem, guys, is that they're just oatmeal pies right now. We gotta cream them.
You gotta fill them up.
that's the quest. Okay. Anyway, oh, those are worse than cream pie.
So you pop open this secret door and peep your peepers in the room, and what do you spy?
Thank you so much for
You
the clip,
see
Pesky. I appreciate you.
3 Kenku. You love your Kenku, don't you? They are Kenku members. You've seen them enough times. These are Xanathar Kenku. They appear to be accosting 2 undead skeleton bros, like the 10 you dispatched over there, who appear to be guarding a halfling. Yeah, I think a halfling. I don't think you get anything more than that at the second.
Okay.
A dirty little halfling.
Hey, excuse you.
Well, for the sake of keeping the joke going, I'm gonna start shooting.
There it is.
So as you pop this back door open, you you slip in the back door,
Jesus Christ.
and
Jesus Christ.
you see 3 Kenku kind of squaring off. You see 2, maybe. Let's see. Where's the frick? I just need to highlight this. There's 4 dead Kenku on the ground, and 2 other clumps of skeleton bones. So you can see this has been going on for a little bit. They've kind of reached a stalemate here. There's 3 of them and 2 skeletons and a halfling, and they are kind of stuck. And the Kenku are kind of shouting at the halfling. The skeletons are not shouting because they don't have vocal cords. And the halfling is shouting, die and don't kill me, and trying to defend itself. But it is not maybe not a skilled swordsman. You can kind of just tell from this brief moment. Who would you like to attack, or what would you like to do?
Do you want me to roll initiative, or I get a motion or something here?
You're first in the door, so you can choose if you're going to use your words or your swords.
Oh shit.
or your bow.
What's there?
You've got my elbows.
I guess I'll move into this place here and I will shoot a kinku.
Halamir rushes in and sort of creates a Mexican standoff three-way and takes a shot. All right.
And then I'll mark that kinku as my favored foe as well here on this round. So
Gotcha. Trying to recall the rogue favorite or the ranger favorite foe. Yeah.
it's just
You
like
would-
it's a D4. It's kind of like favorite enemy,
Yeah.
but you could move
Yep.
it around. It's just a
You
1D4.
would so you would have lost the previous one, but you can start a new one because you get like.
Well, I
proficient-
didn't use it last time. Last time I was using Hunter's Mark.
Oh, true.
So yeah, then I'll attack with the 17. Actually I get advantage on that first attack, don't I? So it's still 17. This. Alright, your shit's everywhere here. D6.
We are in the sewer.
I'm rolling a whole bunch of 4s for damage.
Yeah, that is a lot of.
4 out of how many though? Oops.
4 out of 3.
4 out of 3.
That was with 3 different dice, and you got 4 on all of them. That's hilarious.
That's awesome.
That was an 8, a 6, and a 4, and you got a 4 on all 3 of them.
Natural 4s
Yeah.
everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack for 24 to hit.
So you pop open this door, you see some Kenku, some skeletons, and a halfling, and you target the first Kenku. You blast it with a 17 for 4 plus 4 plus 4.
Yep.
Where does the second 4 come from?
So the first one is for the
Right.
D6 is for the Gloomstalker, and then the D4 is for the favored foe.
Gotcha. That was my trouble. Because Gloomstalker gives you a D8.
Oh shit.
That's where I was confused.
Scratch one of those 4s and take
That's all right.
this and
Take a 3.
All right. Well, either way, with
4 out of shit.
What the fuck?
4 plus 4 plus 4, 4 plus 4 plus 3, you put a real solid 12, 11, either way. You bring it down to the edge of life. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling here. Minus. There we go. You bring that first Kenku with one shot kind of into the back of its skull. It falls down to its knee and just kind of turns and looks at you, and I guess it doesn't screech exactly because it's Kenku and it doesn't have its own voice, but it just shouts in pain. There must have been a lot of shouts of pain recently from this room. Its other Kenku brothers. A second hit of 24.
Yeah, but I don't remember why I get a second attack. Are we at that point yet or not?
Well, yeah. If this is your round, this is your attack. You would get a second one because of the Gloomstalker. We're kind of starting over with combat, so you would get your Dread Ambusher attack.
Let's go.
So you get a second one on there. You nail it. You hit it again. And no matter how
What's
many
up, Red
fours you get, you're
Justice?
gonna end
I'll
this
see you
first
on the
game.
YouTube side. Yeah, we're fighting some Kenku right now. I like Kenkus too, so it is sad to
Roll it.
So
it is sad to have to fight them.
He
But
slides this door open, sees a Kenku, just like, hey, there's a somebody, kill.
but thanks for hanging out on the YouTube side. How you
And that
doing
one
today?
King who ran away from us that one time. I'm not letting that happen again. Fuck these things.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll give that as a bit of a surprise.
That reminds
round,
me,
and then,
we actually just passed 69 subscribers on our YouTube channel.
We'll need some initiative then, everybody.
Giggity,
Roll them
giggity.
up. Let's see what initiatives.
Okay, pick me. That.
What are we
Nice.
supposed to click on first again?
Oh, your
Click
token.
your
Picture. Your token
Yep.
thingy.
Kenku, Skelly.
Good push.
Kenku 1313. Skelly.
Hey, it worked.
Why am I not surprised that I'm just barely before Mort? Frozen by indecision.
Mort has no clue what's going on. He's still concerned with the scent.
This almost
Yep.
worked out in our order of lined up, actually, which is kind of funny. I'm the one who's the odd one out.
Unclean.
This one, we'll give that one 17. This one.
Going good, Red. We're just kind of getting
Whoops.
started here.
Let's try that again.
We just finished a battle up in this other room last session, so this session was us moving out of this room into another room. We're in a sewer right now looking for something. I actually can't remember off the top of my head what we're looking for. I'll remember when we get to it. But yeah, we're just kind of dungeon scrolling through a
Polymer
sewer right
rushes
now.
in, and you, probably Roselle and Serena and maybe Day, you're sort of paying attention. Mort's a
Glad to
little
hear
bit
you're doing
distracted
lovely.
behind you with this constant lavender smell.
I
Holly
am doing well as well.
pops the door
I got to work
open
from
and
home
just
today and
disappears
found out
to
I'm
the
going to work from
side.
home
You
tomorrow
can
too,
see-
because the road's going to suck,
You
because
can hear him
it's
shooting.
really
you see
shitty
some
weather in
Kenku
Minnesota right
straight
now.
on, and one of them go down.
So I'm looking forward to having another day at home.
And it's Holomir's turn again. This is the Holomir show.
I'll look at the halfling and say, "Give me a
I
reason."
love
not to
it,
kill
Peaches.
everyone in
I don't
this
get to
room."
work I don't get to work from home often enough. I get it Monday and Friday usually, and even then I have to skip those
shoot at
days
the other
sometimes.
fucking
But
Kenku.
I found out my coworker is working from home because the roads are going to be icy, and I have a phobia of bad roads ever since I crashed my truck a couple years ago.
11
So I
is
was
not
like, oh,
going to cut
I'm
it.
following your lead. And my boss is on vacation this week too, so it's like,
Not quite going to cut the
why not?
mustard.
What I got.
I wish I could do it all week,
That's
but
what you
unfortunately I have some
got.
meetings on Wednesday and Thursday I have to go in.
Who was
for.
that at? Was that one of the other Kenku?
Yeah.
Pesky sent me pics of the
Gotcha.
snow. I'm jealous.
And then I'll
Don't be
put my hand in
jealous.
there.
My back was already sore from the
All
weekend
right.
festivities, and then I had to
Next up is
shovel
the
it all
Halfling.
after work, and it was awful.
Let me
Absolutely
see
awful.
real quick here.
Yeah, better safe than sorry, exactly.
There we go.
Yeah, and when it's this thick and
Let's
slushy
see.
because it's
So
been
looking
raining
at
all
the
day,
halfling a little
my
bit
snowblower
closer,
gets
now
clogged
that
up,
you're
so I couldn't
into
use the
combat, you can
snowblower. I
see
had to
that
shovel
there's
it
a
by
spell
hand.
book
Which we ended up not doing the
being
whole driveway.
held
Pesky and I
by
just did the end of the driveway, so
the
luckily Pesky
halfling.
came out and helped me finish it up.
It looks like
I
maybe
decided it's
you
going to be
might call it
45 by the end of the
leatherbound,
weekend, so hopefully the rest of it will just melt on
in the
its own.
same way that the spell book from the Sanderson sisters was spellbound
Nice.
or leather-bound, in which, I mean, it's flesh-bound. Looks a little too fresh for leather.
Oh, lovely.
Ick.
Yummy.
So the Kenku are freaking out a little bit. They think Losser's the halfling got some reinforcements. Suddenly, one of them is dead. He's cowering in the corner behind his skeletons, and says, these Kenku are just trying to kill me. I'm an explorer. This is nothing. Kill them." And kill them. I'll pay you back. I've got stuff I can pay you back. Don't worry about it.
Can I roll an insight check on that?
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, nice.
22 insight.
Let's go.
You get the feeling that this is somewhat true. The Kenku are here trying to kill him. You also just, you apparently have a very insightful gaze in this danky dungeon situation. You're pretty confident this is the necromancer that you were looking for, who hired the other guys, who stole the stone from the crypt from the other guy or gal. So you're thinking this guy is both being true, like these Kenku are trying to kill him, but may not be exactly innocent of, all things here.
Sure. All right.
Let's see. Do 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 do. And let's see. You see the halfling kind of look, and a little fire come from his hands, and he chucks a little mote of fire and zips a firebolt at one of the Kenku here. I gotta roll to see. I don't know what the modifier is, but 6 ain't gonna friggin' do it. Well, let's see. Weapon range with that. Actually, yeah, I think that could do it. He lights up the Kenku in the front just a little bit. Dude, we got intelligence plus proficiency. That would be 6, 12. Oh no, actually it just misses. It kind of lights the hem of the robe a little bit on fire, but the front leading Kenku is able to stomp it out real quick. And he just, again, kill the Kenku, kill him! This is now gonna take me a sec. The second Kenku, I guess third one, tries to take a quick stab at the one of the skeletons. I'm going to just use this. It's convenient. Yep. So it runs forward here and takes a swipe at the skeleton and gets a pretty good whack. That skeleton's looking a little more shambly, and you all are pretty familiar right now with how dead a dead skeleton can be, how injured it can look. And then, unfortunately for that Kenku, it is now the skeleton's turn. They're going to turn around and swing short swords at that stupid Kenku, and they're going to miss terribly. They both they're shambling. Actually, the second one takes a shot. The one in front swings a sword wide, misses. The other one takes out a bow and takes a shot at one of the Kenku there, but again, misses. Clink, Roselle, you are up. You see a lot of action suddenly in front of you. You were kind of standing at the edge of the sewer, trying not to fall in. Halimir shoves the door open, and all of that unfurls in front of you.
Yeah. Let's see. So, I'm gonna come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna use my scimitar on this guy right here.
Nice.
$16 to hit.
I'm just gonna give you this because who cares about that anymore? Sorry, to hit 16. Yep, definitely.
4 damage.
4? Yikes. Yeah, 1 on the damage. Okay. 4 damage. It is not pleased.
Doesn't it say scimitar plus 5 on there? What does that
It's
mean?
plus 5 to hit.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, it's +3 for the damage, but +5 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep, so Razel rushes in, stomps on the corpse of the Kenku that Halimir just downed, and takes a good slash at one of the standing ones. Anything else? Not saying you need it, just offering.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Perfect day, Maris. You
Yes,
look
yes,
over
yes.
Serena's shoulder, and you can sort of see some Kenku. You see Halimir shouting. Roselle rushed in with whatever battle cry she's got.
Yeah, I will rush in as well.
Push Serena out of the way. Serena, make a dex
Yeah, kind of.
save to see if you get pushed into the slop.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
She got a
no.
good roll.
Oh, good.
She easily steps to the side as Demiris rushes past.
You know what? I'll go next to Roselle here and help her with this one. And let's just throw a short sword at that one. That's a 23.
Nice. Short sword will connect.
With a 7 piercing.
With a 7. It's looking much worse for wear. Oops. That's that one. Yep, that one is looking very, very rough.
Alright, I'll follow up with the bonus action unarmed strike with the elbow.
This razor elbow with a 19 hits for certain.
That's 5.
Boom! Second Kenku is slaughtered. Blood from the wicked sharp elbow of Damaris.
I'll end it there.
That one is now dead. Serena's turn now.
Okie dokie.
This epic music turned out so good. I didn't plan this. It just kind of came up on the playlist I got going. That's awesome.
So you step in, you see 2 corpses of Kenkus, a third one standing. You got some skeletons and a little halfling in the corner, cowering with a spellbook.
Yeah. Can I just step on the corpses and go over and attack that one?
It's brutal.
You can do it absolutely. Roll to stab.
Beaks crunch beneath your feet as you walk.
Oh no!
I'm
With
so
advantage.
uncomfortable with the dead zombie things next to us that I'm just like, oh, okay. So I'm gonna
You're
disengage.
swashbuckler though.
Lesser of
but
2
you're not
evils.
the only one in melee, so you don't get advantage for that.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, I thought she got advantage whenever someone else was attacking the enemy. That's not the swashbuckler though.
No, that's not how that works. She gets to do sneak attack in a different way. You don't have to have advantage if she's soloing a creature. So if she was doing it by herself, if she stepped up to that other skeleton maybe and she was the only ally, she would be able to do sneak attack if she hit. But it's not advantage on the roll.
Gotcha.
But she does get to move away for free. Once she does any attack, no one can take an opportunity attack against her. So
Nice.
she gets to run in,
Why I'm backing away.
swashbuckle, and then back off as she desires.
Biffed it.
Biffed it. Real good. Mort, your allies have just suddenly, surprisingly fast, run into this next door. You hear some shouts and some guffaws and some death knells.
So it sounds like something fucked up is happening over there. It's better than being next to these skeletons.
Oh, dang it, more skeletons.
Oh. Well, little halfling over there, you seem to have found yourself in a precarious situation. maybe you should do better at that. And that'll be whatchamacallit,
Cutting words.
yeah. And I will cast. I'm messing around with things I don't need to mess with. How many slots do I have left? Oh, we're good. I'm gonna cast suggestion at him. And my suggestion is simply going to be, why don't you stay over here and have a normal and honest conversation with us instead of being surrounded by dead things.
Gotcha. So if you have a bardic die left, so you can do a minus bardic die on its save, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you can take your D6?
Yep.
Okay, let's roll a die. Nice, 4. And this is against its charisma?
Give me a second, I'll pull that back up.
Suggestion, wisdom
Want to
save.
say, yeah.
Let's see, your wisdom, sir. It could be worse. I don't think that will stick.
I needed a 15.
Okay, you got an 18. So he feels this little magical inclination to just love you a little bit and come over and chat, and shakes it off. No, don't worry about me.
-4.
Kill the Kenku.
With his -4.
Oh, right, though, -4. That's only 18 minus 4.
Yeah, he's short.
Wait, no, that's exactly right. Yes. So on its turn, it will do that.
For the next 8 hours, he's going to try and have an honest conversation with us.
Until it feels the honest conversation has been had, it will do that. Okay.
I was going to say, it's going to be a Minnesota goodbye at the end of this conversation. He's like, are you sure you don't want to know more?
Oh my god.
We'll be like, well, we should be moving through this sewer. No.
We should be howdy doody.
You gotta start the knee slaps.
Yeah, the knee slap. Yeah.
All right. Top of the order, open and honest. Halamir, you got your reinforcements. They came in. They helped take down one more of the Kenku. And Mort said some fancy words to the halfling who, with your insight roll previously and what your perception is probably pretty good, you can see his eyes gloss over just a little bit.
I'm just gonna go ahead and dispatch one of the skeletons as well here. He doesn't need that.
17 hits. 9 hits. You just start in front of you here. We'll go -9. It's looking pretty rough.
I think that will do it.
Okay. Moving on. It is Losser's turn. Losser will kind of passively... Well, let's see. Suggestion doesn't matter if the allies are attacked, right? Chooses a course of action. Oh, you know what? That is a charm effect, isn't it? Suggestion just kind of locks in. Once it's there, no secondary saves, meet the condition. Okay. So yeah, Losser kind of just like sees this arrow plink into the skeleton. He's like, okay, cool, sure. Don't shoot my butt. These are my skeletons, idiot. Leave them alone. And works his way over here, kind of goes up and around. Don't do it. Leave my skeletons alone. Move to the Kenku, who's now up against one of the skeletons, but also with Roselle behind. It got hit from the skeleton. No, skeleton missed. We'll roll a d2. We'll go one way or the other. 1d2. 2 is skeleton. Attack of the skeleton. Yeah, 15 hits the skeleton. Closed all the Kenku. Why did I close the Kenku? Why are all the Kenku gone? D6. 1d6. 3. 4 is good. Okay, so it reaches forward with a short sword, stabs through the empty middle mostly of the rib cage of the skeleton, beetles it around a little bit in there and pulls it back, and the skeleton just seems like it's barely hanging on. The sinew seems to be ready to give up. But they do manage to try to turn around and give it back to the Kenku here. The one in combat with the Kenku will make a roll and give it to the Kenku. Good. Doesn't have a proper hospitality going on, or it might just offer him a dessert, a little snack, maybe a pie. 2. For 7, the Kenku gets a real nice stab through the gut. Let's see. This one just took an arrow from Hollomir. It'll try to return the favor. 14 to hit, Hollomir.
Nope.
You see it pull out this ratty short bow and plink an arrow right off the wall behind you. And plink, Roselle's turn. Roselle.
Yep, I am just gonna take a nice step down here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm just gonna use my scimitar again.
Okay.
Or maybe not. That was 11.
Let's see. No, 11 won't make contact. Close, but it's kind of reeling from the previous short sword, and it kind of flattens itself against the wall and deflects your sword.
Alright, that's all I'll do.
Okay, you setting yourself up, getting ready. Damaris,
Yep.
she's got its sword pinned against the wall.
I will step up and help Roselle for this one. Short sword first. 12.
Just misses. You reach forward with the short sword, thinking that she just parried its sword. It must be too busy, and it comes and swiftly blocks your sword away. But what do they never see coming? The sharpened elbow.
Yep, elbow coming up.
Pin it to the wall. Oh no! Oh no! You're just creeped out a little bit by the skeleton. It's like rattling, and the like arm is kind of dangling off, just barely holding on by the sinew and cartilage there.
You hate to see it. Alright, that's it.
It tries to vomit, but it's a skeleton, and it can't really.
Step back this way, but then I'll end my turn.
Serena, they've left it open. You can do your corpse dance, squish some more beak. Oh, she whips out the crossbow.
That is a better way.
And pins that sucker to the wall.
Yes.
Yep. I mean, plus your sneak dice, because it's entangled with others, is going to be enough, more than enough to kill this thing.
Okay.
How do you do it? I want you to tell me how do you finish off this Kenku? It just deflected. It got stabbed by a skeleton, turns and deflects Roselle, deflects Damaris, and ignores the elbow.
Just shoot it in the head.
Just
Right between
plink
the
it.
eyes. It's gonna look at me, and I'm gonna shoot it between the eyes.
Poor Beak never saw it coming.
Yeah.
Alright, skeletons and kenkus. So for the moment, it's to Mort. Mort, you know you've got the suggestion holding.
Good day, friend. Why are you even down here?
Why am I down here? Why are you down here? This is my place.
You live here?
I mean, from here it's Hollomere and then back to him. So he's just kind of, you see, kind of left hand of Halasser reach out and just kind of wave in the general direction of the skeleton, who just kind of go down. They don't collapse, but you can see that they've kind of been dismissed to just stand ready. This is my place. I mean, yes, I sleep down here, but sometimes I sleep elsewhere. But it doesn't matter where I sleep.
I feel like you're slightly aggressive in this situation. What's your name?
I just about died. Yes, I'm super aggressive, and they stole it, and I'm so annoyed I'm Losser, of course.
Losser. What did they steal from you?
What did they steal? Oh, they stole it. They stole it. I had it. I was gonna do it, and then they stole it.
And you were going to do what, and they stole what?
You can see his jaw is grinding. Does not want to speak, does not want to give you answers to these questions, but is compelled, is close enough. I mean, hand waves to what might the specifics be, but just they were just there. They're probably not that far. They've got the stone.
Who is they?
The other Kenku. There was more of them. I killed a bunch of them. Can't you see that? I was trying to summon the rest of my army from the other side there, but they wouldn't come over.
Which way did they go?
That way, and it points south, I guess. I'll say down or south on the map. It was just a minute or two ago. They stole it. They cornered me. They knocked. I had it. I was about to be filthy rich.
What were you gonna do with it?
We should go. Damaris, Roselle, we should haul ass. Mort, if you want to come with,
Yep.
come now. Otherwise, you think you can handle this?
I think he and I are holding a conversation, and we'll do it on the move.
Perfect.
Lossa, it has been great being able to help you, and I see that this is something important. I believe you'll want to have us join you, as it's just simply extra ability. Better than your zombies, it would look like.
Yeah. Losser. Yeah. Do. Let's see. Yeah, he points you south and says they have it, they just took it. Go get it back. Get it back. I'll give you whatever. I'll kill whoever you want to kill, and I'll just give it back.
Friends, I think that we need to continue this conversation. Don't leave just yet. Come back into
As
the room, if you
the
will.
three of you kind of see You move, sprint into the next room, and Mort starts to try to slow you down and have a conversation. What do you see? Let me press the buttons, the magic buttons, reveal. We're just gonna do that because it's easier. I guess you can have a little bit of that. And why don't we take that brief scheduled cream pie break that Serena, or I guess rather Carolyn, was so interested in?
Oh,
I'm gonna need
Ugh.
longer than this break if that's what we're doing.
All right, we'll be back in 2 minutes.
All right.
Sounds good. Be back in 2 minutes, guys.
Mind if I pause it for a second? Sure, go ahead. Be right back. It's a small world. Everybody is a small world. Okay, I got the jumbo so we could share. Were you just picking your nose? No, I had an itch on the inside.
But when they came out with Genesis, they didn't want to deal with that anymore, so they took
there for a turn, listened to a brief conversation, and kept sprinting. So if you want your high initiative roll, we can keep that.
Thank you for the lurk, Moody. Appreciate you. Sorry, I was snacking on something. We're back to finish the next part of this dungeon
I
crawl.
was just keeping the initiative and rolling with it.
Roll.
I have plans either way, so we're good.
Oh no. Do. What's your dexterity modifier, Hami?
3.
Ooh. Why don't you roll a d20? Try to beat an 11. 18, you do. Okay.
Oh boy.
Halimir goes first. Okay. So you run down into this next hallway. You see some stairs. We can say Losser was like, yeah, they took it from me. They ran down there and they ran up the stairs. They're making their way to the streets. Go get them. And you follow, you run, and suddenly on both sides you see a Kenku pop on your left. And let's see, does you see the gazer? Does you see 15 teen plus a dex plus a 2, so that's an 18. Think for the moment you don't see the gazer, so pretend like I didn't expose that, I guess. Yeah, too late.
Okay. Well, if I don't know that guy's there, I'll just shoot that Kenku. 13 to hit.
13 hits.
11 piercing damage.
Ouch. Ouch. That had to have been a good roll. That was max roll. Yeah, you turn the corner, you
Yep.
see this Kenku and just nail it in the face with an arrow, and it just reels back and nearly falls over dead. But doesn't quite. You want to get closer to it, further from it, put yourself in the corner.
Well, Mort had said
Nobody
stop.
puts Halimir in a corner.
No, that's true.
So I'm gonna stop here. I noticed it's kill it, but I don't want to keep moving. So that'll end it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d4, Damaris and Halimir.
Yep. Oh.
Great. Halimir, you got a 1. Go ahead and roll a wisdom save with advantage. And Damaris, you can do a dexterity save.
Love that.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I love that.
Okay. So from the other side, boom, you see 2 of these colored rays. You see, let's see, the one at Damaris is probably white. The one against Halimir maybe is blue. But you both are in combat mode and ready to rumble, and you save against both effects. And save or suck. So yeah, you get no damage. You see these strange rays come at you. One of them, Halimir, it hits Halimir, but he kind of shakes it off. And Day, you duck out of the way, and it hits the wall and freezes the wall behind you. Roselle, your turn.
I know Mort said stop, but as I see things happening in front of me, I'm gonna come out. Oh. And then come down and I'll look around. If I see this guy here, I'm gonna use.
He's already down, I think. Isn't he?
He's not dead.
Oh, he's not dead. Okay,
yet.
my bad. I
Yeah.
misunderstood. Okay, we're good.
And I'm gonna switch it up and I'm gonna take out my club and whack him with that.
Smack him with the club. Yeah, 22 with the club.
One down.
I've been wondering why you're
Turn
carrying
the
that
corner and
around.
just bash its skull into the wall.
Why didn't you use that earlier?
And it's dead.
Chicken dinner.
Remove it from initiative. Damaris, your turn. You see Roselle turn around, run around the corner from you, whipping out this club that you kind of forgot she had, and she just smushes this Kenku's face against the wall, meaning leaving some gray matter splattered there.
We're like fucking wrecking balls right now.
Yeah, right. I mean, I guess I'll run after this thing. Excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead and sprint at that one and make a schmack at a...
Yeah, we'll do the typical short sword first. 12.
Oops. What'd you get? 12. No, you swing and you almost skim
Sword
one of the
always
eye
misses.
stalks. You trim like an eyelash off of the eye stalk.
What's up, Brad? I see you on the YouTube side. Welcome in. Okay, then I'm actually going to spend a key point right now to do my flurry of blows and do 2 unarmed strikes on him.
How many of those you got left?
That's my last one.
Okay, good. Flurry of blows.
Yep. And we're going to swing an elbow here.
19 hits for show.
Elbows never miss. For 5. Lowest
Except that
I
one
could
time.
get on that. Okay.
Nope. Still going.
And then one more. There we go. For 7 more.
For 7 more. Jeez. You bring it to the brink of death. You slash your sword out, and it just ducks and kind of chuckles at you like, you think you can cut me? And you punch it in the face and smack it with your elbow. It's got 2 bloody eyes.
Okay. It's not a whole lot else I can do. Yeah, I guess I'm done.
Right on. Serena, you are still in the back room with Polymere with Mort and Losser the halfling. You see Holomir and Roselle and Damaris kind of dip down into the next room. Holomir takes his shot. Roselle comes, so you can see her just kind of pull her club out, and you hear quite a mighty thwack and a squish. You see Damaris run in and go the other direction. What do you do? We cannot hear you. It looks like you're trying to talk according to the green circle around you. But no words are coming through. Did you mute your mic?
Now. Go ahead and talk now. Just talk now. No, talk about what you want to do, not bitching about the fact that your headset's shit.
Talk about green pies? Nope. Nothing coming through. Still silence.
Yeah.
Even less.
No, because I had nothing to say to that. All right. So Mort's giving me the eye, or what's going on with that conversation? They're just Mort, are you looking at me? Are you looking at him? What's going on with that?
Well, I think if I just saw a laser beam in the other room, my eyes are now focused that way.
Okay, but I wasn't looking that way. Would we have been able to see the light shining through into this room?
What is your passive perception? You are.
Shit, 9.
I think you're. I mean, you see your compadres run down the hall. But I don't know if you saw laser beams.
Roselle did hesitate a second and then keep going because she saw something going on. So I don't know if that would be enough to trigger you to follow.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you make a perception check, actual, instead of using the passive then? Let's see what the dice want you to know.
Because Mort said, hey, let's wait a second. Roselle listened, but then saw something and kept running. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a 0. That's a 0.
Beautiful.
Oh, Mom.
You are just
Oh,
feast or
Jesus.
famine, always.
The room goes dark.
There are 2 skeletons next to you that you're not allowed to kill. And there is a stinky little halfling with a...
Glad to hear you're chilling, Rad. Thanks for hanging out on the YouTube side. I appreciate
have
you. I was just saying a little bit earlier, we hit 69 subscribers. Giggity.
You're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Don't forget that.
Exactly.
Yes.
Your friends were running into the next room to go smash some stuff, but you're not paying attention to them.
Well, because Mort said to stop, and there was
Yep.
something going on with this guy, so I was trying. I guess I would like to insight this guy and see if I understand what his motives are, what he's trying to do.
Okay. Insight check then. Yeah?
I don't know what's happening in this conversation, so I'm gonna start making my way down.
Okay.
Because Mort isn't saying anything, and I don't know what's happening. So clearly he seems totally trustworthy, and Mort's crazy, so I'm gonna go towards my friends.
Mort's got it under control. You can see the twinkle of spell in Losser's eyes, and he's like, whatever. I don't know how to read that anymore.
Welcome to the party.
So you could get a little bit further down, but you don't have enough movement to necessarily get to the gazer or anything, but you could get into the room a little further. So you kind of get into that alley and turn the corner. You see a corpse that Roselle just created next to you, and Damaris is looking all sweaty, and Palomir's staring down towards him with a bow drawn, and
I can't talk. So since I incited the guy, am I gonna be able to use my attack now if I wanted to hand crossbow or no?
I will give you the insight as kind of a passive thing. You kind of looked toward Losser, and you weren't getting any vibes any which way, and Mort was focused on the conversation, so you just kind of walked away following the rest of the crew. So take a shot. There you go. That'll do. And that's enough.
Yes.
Serena walks away from a boring conversation, unloads her crossbow right into the center eye of this floating little tiny sized brain looking eye stocky thing.
From my point of view, I hit him, miss him once, hit him twice, he won't go down. I'm like, damn, what do I do? Suddenly this arrow comes from behind me and kills him. I'm like, oh, alright, sick.
Yes, you are the meat shield distraction. And functionally with that, that would end initiative.
Mm-hmm.
As I mean, the drow didn't, or the Kinku didn't have much of a chance to say anything, and neither did the gazer, as it doesn't really speak. So your last statement was from Losser. They got the stone. They're running. Mort said, maybe stop, let's finish the conversation, and
There was 2 more in here. One of them was a gazer. Who has the stone? Who has it?
Have we searched the bodies?
Why don't you come check this body? I'm gonna keep an eye on this.
Lots of your zombies are quite impressive. How do you summon them?
reveal. Damaris stepped over here. Okay, so Damaris goes and takes a look at the next room. Mort is continuing the conversation. I think Losser would just give you a straight, you get some bones and you cast some magic. I mean, you gotta have the right spell, but
Where would
yeah.
you keep a spell like that? I do magic a little bit myself.
I mean, it's the magic I know. Kind of, you see him kind of petting his skin book.
Is that where you keep all of your spells? And I'll gesture towards the book.
Can we roll these bodies?
Yeah, well, there's a brief conversation going on with Morton Losser. You can try to check the bodies quick. Go ahead and make investigation checks. Those are the ones. Classic. Yep. Roselle, you can double team with Serena on this Kenku corpse.
Yeah.
Nice.
Giggity.
Thank you. So yeah, you flip the pockets quick. I mean, there's no stone. You see just kind of the usual accoutrement that you might find from a semi-non-verbal bird person who's in a criminal underworld gang. Maybe a couple bucks.
I was gonna say, what the hell would that be?
Yeah, that's why I'm leaving it vague. Let your imagination fill in the gaps there.
A million
Bird seed?
platinum.
I don't know.
A fucking button.
A baby elephant.
An oatmeal cream pie.
Can I peek up these steps right here?
Yep. You take a peek up the steps. And with your thermal predator vision, you can see that there we'll say that there's a door at the top of the steps that leads out to what looks to be the streets. It's kind of been recently kind of not kicked open, but it's still moving on its hinges from having been pushed through carelessly.
I really think we should chase these guys down.
All right, hold on. Let me check this thing quick. Let me do 12.
12 on the gazer.
Yep.
It's a
Do they have
gooey, icky mess.
Yummy.
I'm not sure what you'd expect to find on a gazer. I don't know if you know what you'd expect to find on a gazer, and you've killed one before, at least you all.
Honestly, I was kind of hoping he'd have the stone somehow.
There's really not any pockets. It is
All right.
a very small, floating,
Sounds good.
green, squishy thing. You open its mouth, as it has a mouth, and it has just got maybe some little fleshy bits in it from some skeleton, and yeah, no stone for the gazer.
Okay. Okay, let's keep going then.
Okay. Mort, you're having a brief conversation here with your buddy Losser right now, trying to get some honest answers.
Open and honest answers, which has not been going very well. But since
I mean, you're not dominating person. You're suggesting that he have a conversation. So
yeah, an open and honest conversation. But I'm gonna keep, since the original part of it was come by us, I'm gonna start walking as I talk to him about his skeletons or his zombies in the attempt to see if the come over by us continues for that 8 hours as well.
mm-hmm.
So he has to, not sure if you're gonna have him keep walking with me, but just conversing with him about his skeletons and asking him all types of questions about necromancy. Anything I can come up with off the top of my head. How many bones do you need? Do you need a whole skeleton? What types of things do they eat? Do you have to feed them? Do they eat the dead? Does that make it easier for more zombies? I am just
Trying to keep it
keeping
friendly
this
so he wants to keep
conversation
walking
going.
with you. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have an open and honest conversation, but the request to come over by us has kind of been fulfilled. If you want to have a conversation with somebody who's been charmed, I think you need to stay with them. I think if you leave them, that would risk breaking the spell. You could kind of leave it as an open-ended question and see if it holds. Like, hey, I want to know all about this, and hang on to that thought. I'll be right back. You can give it a shot.
Come on, let's go this way. Perhaps we can continue this conversation, grab a bite to eat. It would definitely be in everyone's best interest for us to become good friends. Let's go.
Oh, thank you so much. That's such a kind offer. Uh, all of my skeletons are down. My this is my fortress. This is my temple of solitude. I have to rebuild. I've got a lot of bones though. Thank you so much for making more bones and bodies. These Kenku will be beautiful additions to my army. Doesn't seem like he wants to follow. I'm tapped. I can't help you out anyway. Just go get him. Enjoy all the riches, I guess. Bring it back here. No, bring it back here, and I'll tell you all about it.
For a moment.
Sorry?
Demiris, can you come here for a moment?
Yeah.
No. Is it possible that you could possibly show him your book? Demiris, take a look at that book that he's got on him. It's quite interesting. And Mort will move up right next to him. Yes, it's an interesting book. It's one of those things that, I always wish that we could have had something like that.
Yeah, what kind of creatures does this binding come from? It's amazing.
And Mort's going to make an attack on
him. That's
Damaris, as you do get closer, and you look at the book, you're not entirely sure why, but you can tell it's made out of elf skin.
I had a feeling that was the answer, but I was just trying to make friendly conversation.
And then
to hit.
Let's see. 13 on this dude. I closed his tab. I thought he was done. Let me open him back up.
Made a fucking elf skin, and you're like, yeah, we're done with him.
And as Mort swings, he's just going to say, block the exit. Kill this man.
Nice. So you swing with a 13. I'm going to give you advantage because you set up the distraction and you've been friendly and verbal. So you tell him to turn this way and show Damaris your book. And he's just like, yeah, this is really cool. Like, I don't know. Most people find this creepy, but I guess you guys are into it. No, 13. You miss. 2 strikes and you miss. I guess we're going to roll up initiative quick on this. Let's reset let me clear the order. Now, while that is happening,
Mind you, Mort did say out
Hollowmere.
loud, kill this man.
Yep. So you
Yep.
called Damaris back here. Hollowmere was getting hot on the let's get out of here and chase these guys down. Serena, Roselle, and Hollowmere were there. Damaris and Mort kind of made their way over that way. What's the split? Are you guys going to separate? Are you going to stick together and help finish the halfling?
I mean, I didn't leave.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'd be there. Okay, let's see, where am I?
So looks like it's Holomere's turn.
Hollomere's dex modifier is 3, skeleton is 2, so Hollowmere goes first.
Sweet.
So Hollowmere from down the hall. You hear Mort call day. You're itchy and twitchy and want to start chasing down the other ones. And suddenly you hear Mort say, kill him!
Waiting for that. So then I'll turn and fire me longbow at him.
Fire me longbow. There you go, 23. Zips by Damaris's head.
Yep. I'm used to that now.
Probably misses.
Yep, the 11's not going to hit that one. But
Don't
that
you
is
have
a
extra
solid
damage at the
first
start of
shot.
fights?
What's that?
Don't you have extra damage or something at the start of fights?
It's the second attack that's supposed to get the extra damage.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, I think that'll do it.
Okay.
That's what I for now.
Hollowmere hears the call to action and snaps the longbow taut and zips it down the line. With that and the first hit and the second miss, the loss are kind of ouch, and you can feel behind you, Damaris, the skeletons kind of snap to attention again, and both of them just kind of, you can hear the unsheathing of the swords behind you as they slice at you.
Yep.
They both rush over to you and open up the skeletons again. Silly me.
Sorry, Rad, really engrossed in this scene. Universal Tasting
Wow,
will be
they
the second
suck.
week of
12 to
April.
hit?
So, like 3 weeks, 2 weeks from now. Sorry, but that's a 12 total for that one?
12 to hit on you for one of them.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay, yeah, you got like a 17 nowadays. Okay.
Yep.
Well, yeah, both of them. You hear the gambling and snap to attention. Short swords get pulled out and just immediately swing and slash at you. And you just lazily kind of sidestep both. As Losser tries to take advantage of the temporary sort of confusion. What do you have to do here, little friend? Nope, not gonna need the next chapter, not gonna need the chapter after that. Just nope, close those tabs, suggestions, and
Thanks, Rad. Yeah, I'm editing it right now. I'm pretty close to done. We're kind of aiming for the second week of the month for each video right now. So it'll probably be like Sunday, the one that put it at the 12th. No, sorry, 14th ish.
Animate dead spell, huh? Let's see. We'll do this. If he's in melee, sucks for spellcasters. Except for that. Okay. So we'll simple firebolt. Make a spell attack. 6. 20 plus 6. He tries to return fire. He's ouch, and he snaps right back at you. His eyes kind of light red, and he just zoom and slams a finger towards you at you.
Yep.
It's a ranged spell attack
Um,
in melee.
they don't say he's got anything. They don't really do a lot of work for you in the spellcasters here. He's not used to being close to people because he's used to sending his minions at you. Second one's even better. So
Damn it.
21 will get anyway.
I tried, man.
Yep.
Damage on Firebolt at.
There you go. It's like a birthday present for you, Rad. That's awesome.
2d10. Okay, pretty average damage. 11 damage day.
Yeah, that's all. That's it for me, folks.
He's looking at you. You're just looking at his spell book, and suddenly Rapier from the side gets mad, blasts right out in front of him.
That knocks me out.
Knocks you out. He's gonna try to duck out of here. He doesn't expect staying in line of sight of Halimir and everyone else is gonna go well for him. So he's gonna try to move. Mort, you'd like to attempt some sort of opportunity attack.
100%.
All right, go ahead and make an opportunity attack. See if you can do something to this poor fella. Too many tabs open. 15 meets. Meets it, beats it.
Nice.
7 damage.
7. Nice. So he steps away, and as he does, you get a nice stabby stab at him. His buddies are on this side, so he's going to flee that way. 5, 10, 15. It's a halfling. 20. Yeah, we'll count that. And Damaris, go ahead and make a death save.
Yay.
Just
11.
barely.
Staying alive.
Serena. You see Halimir pull up his bow, just launch an arrow full blast down the line where you just
I am
came
Rad.
from.
I have just been
After
knocked
hearing Mort call for his death.
down. My hit points are 0, and I'm now in death save. So the way death saves works in D&D
Yeah,
is
but that guy.
I have 3
is gone
chances.
now.
If I get 3 success rolls, which is above 10, I get back up. If I get 3 failure rolls, which is below 10, I die forever. So I currently have 1 success on my record, and every time the turn comes back to me, I have to make another
'Cause he
roll.
was standing right by Mort, so let's go fucking chase his ass down. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. Can I strike at him from here with these walls the way they are? Or do I have to go through the zombie first?
If you do, I'm gonna give him a little bonus to AC because it's a crumbly wall. It's not a clean stab through the corner there. So I'll give him a little boost, but you can still do it.
Or I could shoot him from slightly further away. Would that still have a bonus because he's behind a wall?
Yeah, he's still partially covered from the wall.
Alright, I'm gonna try and go through the zombie in front of me.
All right. Skeleton
But Red, if somebody heals me,
21, that's gonna
then
hit a
I'll get back up
skeleton.
again. I'm currently laying down and
And for 7,
knocked unconscious.
these
but
were already weakened
not
from
not dead
previous.
yet.
So yeah, you put this first one down and it crumbles to the floor.
Also,
Just
if I get a natural 1
strafe
roll
up
on the
the
death
thing, and
save,
all the bones
it
fall
counts
down.
as 2 failures, and if I get a natural 20, it counts as 2 successes. So right now I can't die with 1 roll.
I think I could
Is the
probably
bright
get
side
this
because I
far.
have 1 success so far. I could get up if I get a
I
natural
don't
20 on the
You were
next
next
one.
to Holomir, right? Down here?
Yep, but I have more movement, right? Because I've got cunning action too. So I
Right, you
get
can
away from this
bonus
guy.
and move real funny like. Yep.
Then yeah, I want to get over here if I can. Just be like,
Okay.
where are you going?
So you run over here, you see a problem, you slash the zombie, freeing you up, you bonus action and dash around him and get behind
Pesky,
this
keep me awake
halfling
here,
who
you son of a
suddenly
bitch.
is not as safe as he thought. Mort.
I'm gonna look at Damaris on the ground and just go, "What's wrong with you, man?"
See, that's
Heal
Mort's
me.
healing me. I had a feeling, yeah.
And that's gonna be me casting Healing Word.
Today's healing word is the fuck, bro.
That would always be my healing word.
For 9, okay. I feel just about the same as when I
Jeez.
went down.
Maximum healing.
Thank you much.
Make a
And
song
then
about that.
come over here
And I'm like,
and
where you go?
make another attack on him.
You did a bonus action spellcast, right? Because that's a bonus for
Correct.
that. Yep. 14 does not hit. You again stabbed in his general direction, but it's one of a dexy little halflings.
And that is my turn.
Grape
Steve
is a
and a
little
fucker.
armor. Next up is Roselle. Roselle, you just finished smashing the skull of a Kenku against the wall.
Yeah.
Your services are being
Bless
called
you.
for again.
Happily. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. That's about as far as I can go. 3, 4, and I'll stay on top of this body. And is this guy still standing?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Club action it is. Good old 24.
Against the skeleton or the halfling?
The skeleton. Because
Okay.
is this a wall here, or is this like a?
There's a passage. It's crumbly. It's just not a perfectly,
There's,
Oh.
he
5
was saying
foot
earlier
wide.
there's like partial cover for him.
You can hit the halfling if you're aiming at the halfling. There's nothing in the way.
Okay, I thought that was a wall. Then yeah, halfling it is. Halfling for sure.
Okay, never mind. We're changing. Suddenly you swing wide and you go over the head of the skeleton and turn around and make contact with little
That was her wind up.
neck bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She's so tiny and the club's actually bigger than her, so she has to like wind it up around.
Whirlwind
Like a
attack.
shot put.
And 6 damage I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not looking great.
Cool.
Halamir?
Will fire at the skeleton there that I can still see.
Yep. Good luck missing it. Hey, you got it. And it's down. It's facing off with Damaris, short sword out and poking in his direction as he goes down, and the skeleton's just a little bit forlorn, like, oh, that was mine, I had that one. And then Damaris suddenly pops back up as Mort walks away. He's, yeah, and then as it's starting kind of raise its short sword again, it just drops as an arrow just shatters the cervical vertebrae right in the lower neck, and the head just kind of pops, crumbles, the whole thing shatters to the floor. There's all my words for the day. Yeah, there you go. Action, you took your shot.
Yeah.
Tell them you're happy.
I think that'll do it. I don't know. Well, no, I guess I'll move up. Yeah.
Cool.
And then that'll do it.
Okay. It's the busted little halfling's turn now. He's freaking out. And is really, really unsatisfied. It's gonna try. It's suddenly not, able to get anywhere that it thought it was gonna run to. All of its skelly buddies just got smashed. He's going to turn around. It's just comical almost. He runs away, and Mort gets a little stab in the back as he runs. Suddenly, Serena's right there in front of him, and he just kind of like skids to a halt, and you see this little dust cloud come up at his feet. He turns around, ready to run, and there's Roselle and a busted corpse and a club smacking him in the head. And he's looking a little dazed and just tries to make a run for it as best he can. He's going to disengage and just try to run out the secret door that was left open. Hopefully trying to make it to his buddies. He knows he's got an army in the other room. So he's hoping he can get there and bring them to bear down on these foolish hooligans who are now assaulting him.
Does disengaging from their proximity include him passing through mine?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Yep. Yeah, I think there's like Sentinel or one of those that can negate that, but
okay, just checking.
Not here. Yeah, so action to disengage, full run trying to GTFO, but can't do any of his fancy work. So he's running out towards the sewer. Damaris. This isn't the last you've seen of me.
Damn it.
Glosser Merlov, I'll get you, you fools. 11 doesn't make it. Flings off the armor, the unarmed strike. So your short sword, as always, seems to be the decoy, and it kind of clanks off of just the slices off of the leather armor, and you can kind of see the magical shield around him, giving him an AC boost, and you just reach right through it with your elbow and just pop him in the back of the head. 5 will finish the job.
Yes! Yes! Oh, that was satisfying.
And you just knock him as he's running and shouting at you in the back. He turns around and you're there, and you pop him in the face with the elbow, and he just flies backwards 5 feet, landing in the river and muck and garbage behind you.
I want to drag his body back and then just toss it over here somewhere.
Okay. So he flops into the river, starts to float away down this river of refuse. You step out quick and grab him by the foot and drag him back in and slap his corpse into the corner.
Mort is casting prestidigitation on everybody at this point.
Mort's neurotically casting his favorite cantrip that was ever invented.
I'm just baffled that short sword miss and unarmed strike hit. It's just so consistent.
It's
so consistent.
Every once in a while you'll get, one or you might get both sometimes, but it's usually the 1-2.
Yep.
And here ends Losser Merklov, Chaotic Evil Necromancer.
Can we take his jaw?
That one's mine.
Do what you will.
What the fuck? All right.
This guy knocked me. Guy knocked me out. I have a vendetta against him now. Fuck this guy.
Make sure he doesn't have the stone and wasn't trying to like trick us into following.
That's a good point. Somebody else check this one.
In theory, he shouldn't, because he shouldn't be able to lie for an honest conversation.
Fair,
Yeah,
fair.
Yeah.
Really high insight as well.
Somebody else check his pockets. I'm sawing his jaw. I do have a dagger. I do have a dagger in my pocket. I'll use that.
Serena rolls over and just, like she's done it before, to a different halfling necromancer, flips the coat, finds a couple secret pockets, finds a perfectly little stone-shaped indentation, but it is an empty spot. No
So
stone.
he was fucking telling the truth. He was rolled. Robbed? Not rolled.
I took the
He
meaning.
seemed to be having the ability to resist my spell, so I didn't want to take the risk.
Oh, so we killed him because he had a mind of his own?
I killed him because he knocked me the fuck out.
I'll tell you what, why don't you just succumb to this, and we'll see how well this goes. Are you ready?
Fuck you, we have other shit to do. Come on.
Killed him
Do a
because
backflip,
he's,
and I'll cast suggestion at her.
Oh my
Uh-oh.
God. Here we
Look
go.
around.
Do we
Fucking
really have time for this? For you
I'm-
to do this?
I'm getting a flashback to a campaign many years ago.
Hey, there's no goblin children in this one.
Not anymore.
It's a wisdom save, love.
It's almost pointless for us to chase after them now. We have no idea where they went.
Well, we can at least follow where they last saw them.
You gotta try and do a backflip.
What's that?
Gonna
Probably a
make an
dex
athletics.
or athletics?
No, acrobatics.
Acrobatics, yeah, that makes sense.
Nice.
Hey!
You fucking
Nice.
nail it.
Effortlessly, she,
Almost
for
tauntingly.
reasons unknown to herself almost, just standing backflips right there in front of you. And the spell ends. And Serena, you know you have been compelled, suggested to do a backflip here. And we'll let those feelings stew and smolder as we end for tonight. We'll see how that spell casting affects the relationship that was budding. Next time on the Jawjackers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we officially earned that name this time, jeez.
And we got
Jawjackers and
somebody's
Waterdeep.
spell book.
Oh, yeah, good point.
So, hang
So
on.
with a 20-something investigation, Serena didn't actually see this, didn't have the spell book on him.
What?
Damaris, you elbow checked him into the muck,
Oh, shit.
and he was holding his spell book. So if you want to go digging, you can try to find the spell book in the river of refuse.
Yeah, it was
so
pretty...
24 doesn't, or 23 doesn't get us the spell book.
He didn't have it
Not when
anymore.
not when you're searching his corpse. He doesn't have it on him.
Roselle, you got locate object?
Let me look.
Does anybody want to help me look for this thing in the muck and the mire? I mean, you've got a cantrip for lights, right? Can't we light?
I don't, but I have detect magic.
Probably work. I do have a cantrip for light. I will cantrip up your stuff and go and help you look.
Can I
Shall
help
we
with
try
as well?
investigation
detect
and
magic.
then... Okay, so that doesn't work.
Does a 23 work for searching the muck?
Jesus.
I mean, Jesus Christ. I
Nice.
rolled 3 motherfucking 23s to find
Yeah.
this goddamn book.
I think they made a movie about
19.
that.
And anything else that he fucking had on him that fell off.
For real.
Yep. Yep. I mean, you gotta get in there. But even if I was gonna give you disadvantage at that point, it doesn't matter. You got it
Mhm.
from the muck. You went kind of quickly. You rolled his corpse. You were like, he's got no stone. He's got nothing on him. Where's his book? Dang it. And you kind of put 2 and 2 together. You step over there, hop straight into the muck, and reach down in. And after a moment or two, you come out with a book.
Nice.
I don't understand
I'll
what they're
make a
doing until they
Constitution
leave.
Save. Go ahead with a Constitution save as well, please.
There's
Fuck
lots
my
of
life.
prestidigitation on her.
Okay.
This shit's gonna fucking
You
possess me.
you just feel fine. You feel fine.
Great. More get this shit off me. Literally.
Working on it.
Let's see. There we go. Just gonna save this little link here.
That's not ominous. Okay, guys.
Yep, we're gonna end it there as she comes stomping out of the refuse, and worse, with this elf skin bound with dwarf hair, spell book dripping with everything and worse.
I'll write the book. Nice job.
And that's where we'll wrap it, y'all. Nice job killing absolutely everything in sight.
Yeah.
How many jaws did you fucking get today?
I only have the one. I believe Roselle has a shit ton.
I have a couple. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be clinking as you walk down the streets here.
Because
Are you
it's what?
taking
What?
the bottom
1,
beak?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh, we
7,
should,
8,
shouldn't we?
9, 10, 11.
Take the what?
The beaks.
Oh, Jesus. Those aren't technically
Bottom of the
jaws,
beak.
so...
Take the entire bottom jaw of the beak.
At least they stack together better.
We can put them in a backpack.
True.
Feel like we're fucking making jewelry out of this shit too. Why not? You're really fucking
Yeah, why
creepy.
not?
Eventually, we can have a whole set of armor.
I was just thinking we got a fireplace at the spot.
Oh, we could just like
Make him feel real welcome.
eventually make the entire fireplace made out of the fucking jaws.
It's
The troll skull over the top.
I like it.
a troll skull made out of random and humanoid jaws.
Just the
This
teeth.
gets creepier and creepier.
You know, we paint them green and nobody really knows what the hell they are.
All right, y'all. Good night.
All right.
It's been fun.
Good night, everyone.
Good session. Good
Alright.
session.
Troll skull.
Good night, guys.
Are you...
All right, thanks everybody for watching this episode. That was a fun one. We got to do a fun little fight. We got to do a lot of roleplay kind of shit. Peaches, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for being here. Thank you everybody for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed watching / listening / hanging out. Yes, do you have a... Oh, ho, ho, pesky, you son of a bitch. Yes, you have a great night too. Everybody have a good night. I'm going to find somebody to raid here, but in the meantime, we'll go to the ending screen. Please hang out and give us some love to the next streamer. I'll throw up some raid messages in chat in a minute here. The first one will be for subscribers, and the second will be for non-subscribers. It'll be easy to tell which is which when they come through. So, once again, thank you so much, and we'll catch you in the next one. Pesky will be live tomorrow with Jackbox, so make sure to check out her stream tomorrow. Other than that, see you guys later. Bye.
Happy ending, the grand finale.
It's over already?
Well, Pumba, that's the thing about endings. They come at the end. Oh, can we watch it again? But we just saw it. Maybe tomorrow.
Hey, what are you guys doing? You didn't tell me you were watching the movie. I want to watch too.
Ma, we just finished. Show's over.
Well, you're just gonna have to rewind it.
Ma!
Uncle Max, we're gonna watch the movie.
Oh, no. Hey, I brought extra butter.
Hey, you guys are watching the movie?
Any story worth telling is worth telling twice.
What the?
Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Get out of the way. Who is this crowd? Hey, down in front.
Oh.
Go ours.
Watch it. Oh. Ow. Okay, buddy, you win.
Sure you don't mind?
Hakuna Matata.
Timon, I still don't do so well in crowds.